Yep, this is an IED vehicle. He's trying to drive it as close as possible. As you can see, American Humvee just on the other side here. IED truck rolling right in. And might be perfect. And it is! Smack right in the middle of the American formation. Humvee just barely... Hey guys, MoiDawg here, and today we've got another episode of Eye in the Sky where we take a look at a game of squad from the top down. And this one we have the Insurgents up against the Marines on Logar Valley. Yes, this is not just a seeding map. Logar is one of my favorite infantry maps because of all of the dense CQB city fighting you get in the valley here. And if you're one of those guys who just always post in the comments, Moi, stop looking at the vehicles. Come on, I want to see the firefights. Well, this is the map for that. We're going to be on board with the Insurgents and their irregular battle group. But I'm going to be honest here, this is pretty much all on the infantry. They do have a couple of the Logis, both the big ones and the little ones. They have some of the Euro transports, a couple bikes, a Techie with a 50 cal, and a black Humvee with a Dishka out back, but you don't really have any big weaponry here, but that's perfectly fine. With the Marines and their 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit, it's kind of the same thing. You have a couple wheeled Logis, you got one of the tracked AAVC Logis, you have a couple transports, and you have some Humvees, but they actually only have the M240 machine guns up top, so no heavy 50 cal. So this is how Logar RAS V1 looks, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You got a couple points on the outskirts, but all of the fighting is going to be in this valley. But that's enough of that. No more spoilers. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and drop me a comment below with a map, game mode, or faction you'd like to see in the next one. I'm trying something different this year. In 2026, every Thursday, I'm going to have an Eye in the Sky for you guys. So there's going to be some other tactical milsim FPS content on the channel that we've been doing for years, but I want to make sure that if you're looking for Eye in the Sky specifically, Thursdays is your upload day, all right? We're going to start it off right. January 1st, 2026, Thursday, Eye in the Sky. Let's go. Enjoy the video, and until next time, peace. All right, Eye in the Sky and a map we haven't seen in ages, Logar Valley. One of the smallest maps in squad. Second to Sumari. It's definitely not nearly as big as Sumari. I'm wondering there might be a third one that might be just a little bit smaller than Logar, probably Kokan. But Logar Valley has some absolutely awesome moments for infantry fighting as we see the Insurgents. They're just now setting onto the west side of the city, as the points are going to be going. As you can see here, you got one on the southern part of the city, one in the northeast corner, and that looks like a Logi from the Marines. You see infantry who have dismounted and trying to take over that compound here.
The northwest road, northeast road, sorry.
Watching the northeast road as the Humvee comes in for the Marines from the south road, and they slam right into a compound just off this T intersection. We also see that truck off-road, a few, maybe half a squad or so still in and around it, but infantry dismounting and starting to push, and they're gonna pretty much slam right into the Insurgents. As we see RPG turns a corner, and these Humvees, they actually just have the 240s up top, no 50 cals for the Marines as they dismount, and they are about to engage pretty much a full Insurgent. And oh my goodness, RPG. No, that was, I think, a Carl Gustav from the top rope as a tandem round comes in, slams right into the right-hand side of this Humvee. First Humvee goes down as the Insurgents start pushing in. Insurgents trying to encircle here as we see Seth goes down. Good Zimga on the inside here. One of the Marine squad leaders, but multiple casualties for the Marines down as Zimga does finally fall. I mean, that was what, a 4 or 5 on 1. And now you just have Antes as the only one left out here, men in that 240. think that was a rifle grenade, an anti-tank rifle grenade into the side of that Humvee.
Fucking RPG.
RPG? There you go. Trying to take shots, and they finally nails it. First couple hitting the side of that wall, but you can see he had that RPG, or rather the anti-tank attachment for the rifle grenade on the top of that there. So Insurgents win the first real firefight on the south side of Lower District East, and Insurgents are spilling all over. Marines trying to push on the north side. We see material storage has been secured on the northeast side of the map. Abandoned farm for the Insurgents have been secured on the western side. Nearly halfway of abandoned storage as the first fob is coming online for Insurgents. Nomad camp also setting up with Red 7 and Red 5. And only a handful. Oh, it actually, Blue 8 here has gotten close to the Logi radio, and last remaining Americans. Marines need to try to save this hab. You can see on stakes right here, they had just placed it down, and Jason SK gotten killed with the shovel in his hand. Iron Sights turns the corner and does kill Milkman. Yamakato, though, does go down. Good shots by, is it Alice here, and Iron Sights now one of the few remaining that can do anything, and he's bandaging. Caught, handcuffed with the bandage. Iron Sights goes down, and now you just have ODA Dutch, and I think he's AFK in the truck. Oh, that is too bad. Insurgents overrun the south and the east side, and with the abandoned storage capped, we see Lower District East now ticking on for the Insurgents, so they're going to get a nice squad or two wipe. They're going to kill a Logi, and they're also going to dig down a radio. Massive
enemy radio in D4.
30 or 40 ticket loss here for the Marines within about 5 minutes. A good push over. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, a huge rally spawn. Hold on. It ain't over till it's over. Red 2 with a clutch rally, and they're going to try to push in and save this. What a grenade! Grenade knocks out both Viper and Alaz. The radio is not down yet. GLs.
I'm sorry.
You can see just how difficult it is to see, and so they just have to rely on where they died before. But radio is just barely saved. Marines trying to come in and keep this radio up. They do knock out an Insurgent Logi as well. John Wikipedia going down. They were trying to move in and try to get a radio on the objective here. Skillful person. Just barely, I was going to say, barely out of the view of Mr. Jackpot, and an IED goes off. So 2 Logis down in the middle of the town here. Bubbles coming in. Knocks out 1 and 2. Zimga and Bubbles, they save the radio. Huge plays. Bubbles knocks out Zimga. Kills his own squad leader here. But that is okay. The radio is saved, and 75% cap to Lower District East. With the north side as well. North side Marines holding off the Insurgents. As we can see, tiny little capture area, but plenty of Marines in it. And with that being secured, or just about secured, Marines, if they can maintain this radio, that's a big if right now. If they're able to secure that, dig it up and get this hab online.
I'm proud of you. Keep up this momentum.
They're right in position
Are you proud of me,
to pressure
Tim?
lower.
You are proud of gentlemen, but you were my gentle boy. So good job to all my gentlemen and my gentle
Lower
boy.
District East has been secured now. Compound West also secured. Both teams on an attack and a defense right now.
Right?
288 tickets though for the Insurgents to 262 for the Marines. Radio finally full health. And you can see the Marines, they have the high ground.
Because that burp was not the burp of a man, it was the burp of a boy.
That is just, it is, I absolutely love Logar. Like pushing down here and seeing the city. It is just a very, Very fun map to play and one that we don't get enough in squads, so just love seeing it. Most of y'all probably familiar with seating, but way more open when it's not seating time. Radio pushing in, and Marines were trying to dig up the hab, but you can see Yoru out here knocking out one. He's trying to get the shovels up again and dig that down, put it on stakes, so Marines still don't have a spawn other than rallies, but there's a lot of rallies. Red 4 and 2 and 7 and 5 all off the east here. So almost like a hab.
I believe their hab is in this compound here.
Close quarters fighting
Diamond.
for the insurgents. Grenades going off every which way.
Not too sure though, but seems like that'd be the
I mean,
place
this is
they're pushing from.
very close quarters.
I think our boys to the south need to drive east and northeast.
Tesco
And our boys in the north
trying to
should just
take
head
some
to the
shots with
north.
the SKS.
And maybe we should converge. We converge in the middle.
They're still watching us?
Diego goes down. Marines still pushing in.
No,
No,
it's
it's
small.
small.
We don't get any emplacements or commander.
They have to fight through all of these buildings just to get back to the radio. Marines still holding strong on the north side. They need to. And once again, we are on Insurgent comms, and we can see pretty not much happening other than some small talk because it's all on squad comms at the moment. There is no command. Tesco goes down. Good shots by the Marines. There's no command assets, no actual commander role. The map is too small for any of those assets. One of the few maps that doesn't have that. Jason SK coming in and at the school here. Handful of insurgents. VXLO screaming that he heard him, gets tagged by another Marine up the hill. Jason gonna turn the corner.
I believe that happens actually more than the north.
Sorry, watch close to you.
Oh, and they trade right through the murder hole.
Alright, I'll get you.
Now, insurgents, this is one huge benefit they have over the Marines. This Dishka, well, never mind. Curse of the commentator. Ooh, indeed. Good shots.
I got one in the face.
And I was going to say the sapper, or nearly just turning this into an IED vehicle here for a second, just, or maybe just grabbing some resupply off of this with the ammo. 259 tickets to 237, still holding about a 20 ticket difference, and that was from the squad wipes earlier. Yoru is still just slaughtering Marines. He's up in the corner here, and he tosses another grenade or two, kills Urbo, and then Aunties on the backside has to bandage. Iron Sights, I think he trying to throw a grenade too. Just barely misses Yoru. Yoru has kept this locked down. Ante is taking an RPG to the face.
Need help over here. They are trying to dig the fucking herb up.
I think a nade to the backside of Iron Sights. Just barely misses. Skillful person coming in on the backside. Iron Sights still trying to creep in a little bit.
Are you in the house?
Yep.
Iron Sights finally goes down. Skillful with a good PPSH shot. And it just, the grind. I mean, this is just not even a block away, right? Just one or two compounds can make or break the attack. North side still holding strong. We're sticking with the south fight as a Dishkateki goes down. 246 tickets to 225. Hidden data now inside. He tosses a nade. Another PPSH. Skillful knocks out another. And Jackpot, he might turn the corner and get actually smoked again from Skillful. And he does. Skillful stacking bodies. Spaniel now trying to dig down that hab. Oh, is this an IT? I want to say this is an IED truck.
Do you have any ammo? Do you have any ammo?
I don't have any. This is
No.
ID vehicle.
Yep, this is an IED vehicle. He's trying to drive it as close as possible. trying to wait for the moment. As you can see, American Humvee just on the other side here. ID truck rolling right in and might be perfect. And it is! Smack right in the middle of the American formation. Humvee just barely outside the blast radius, but an entire squad wiped right next to the radio as well. So the radio just barely staying alive out of bleed, but allowing skillful person to push on up, mops up a couple before he gets killed himself. Arena still manning that 240 as another IED just completely obliterates the hillside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Killed by this IED, 44th God.
Did we find the enemy hab on
Might be living up to that name, somehow staying alive after that blast.
It's half up on that mark. But I think they just took the radio down.
Radio. Oh, did they actually dig down this? They did dig down the hab.
Yeah, we're looking.
Marines have chosen to dig down the radio because it just was not working. It might have been a good decision.
We are neutralizing DC compound west with 1 Chevron, requesting additional elements. Over.
Well, the attack has succeeded for the insurgents, and the defense has also succeeded. IED making the Marines make a big decision. Do we save the radio? Do we try to attack later on?
Enemy rally point on 9 move marker.
You can see the attack not just getting the point, but also getting the radio here. We're going to see if Romani can save it. No, he cannot. Shield quickly knocks him out. So the attack down south stalls out. The attack up north for the insurgents, successful. 217 tickets to 176. As we can see, finally, insurgents starting to pull away a little bit. Now a 30 ticket difference instead of a 20 ticket, and that might help turn the tides. The issue is, though, they have to fight up the hill now to Nomad Camp. The insurgents, or the the insurgents, the Marines rather. They still don't have any fob up on the map. And we can see, look at the amount of habs the insurgents have. So they have 1 fob here with 2 spawns, another fob here with 2 spawns, and a 3rd fob down here with 2 spawns. So 6 potential spawn points.
The hab abandoned storage up. I think we should dig it down.
We have upper DC on the lead right now.
But that's what I'm saying. I think it's a good idea. I'm running back, but by myself.
No,
There's no reason for enemies to be back there. It's fine, dude.
Well, they killed the dude by the second squad 2 vehicle. Look up there. Someone marked it. That's what's got me thinking. Yeah, there is someone here, brother.
I mean, even if they take it, I would leave it, dude. Even it's, what, fucking 40, 20 tickets? We're capping the point right now. I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay, up to you.
It's good for our backup in case we get rolled.
Humvee rolling down the hill, running right into insurgent controlled positions. And that 240 knocks out 1, but just peppered by small arms. I think this driver got lost on the way, and he swaps now. The passenger taking over on the 240. Incredibly brave Marine here.
Squad 2, you have a guy who just spawned up there. Maybe you can ask him to dig it down?
And takes an RPG to the face for his troubles. Infantry dismounts now off that Humvee.
9, what's the cap looking like?
Another one nearly going down. I think he might be able to get a bandage out before he bleeds, but took a couple shots from those AKs. Still not quite sure what the idea here was on that one. And the rifle grenade, or it was a RPG rather, I think it, yep, RPG, heat round to mop up the Humvee. Lone Marine. Lost, confused, and now dead. way behind enemy lines. Upper DC compound west, about 60% capped. And now, hold on a second.
My guy got grenaded on the radio.
I think I saw an IED techie. They're either trying to get a Logi. I actually don't know what they're doing over here. Trying to set up a fob way behind enemy lines.
Go back down south
And I think they're going to get absolutely swarmed here.
Copy.
Now, is he going to drop a radio or not? If he drops a radio, that's an easy... And Danger Zone just misses with the GL.
I do have enemies moving up here, so it may be up here.
I don't know what Danger Zone is doing. Finally kills wins. But he is going to go for a bandage. And it's mopped up with the Tokarov.
Yo, what did he get killed by? Because it looks like he was digging out the ammo.
Very confusing situation out here. Finally, one more. Is it Friendo? Kills the second, so a Logi for the Insurgents will be wasted.
I do hear Logi moving on the northern side.
252 tickets now to 112, so the Marines, they need to buckle in, and they're about to get fishbowled. So you have the lower valley here, and Insurgents starting to get the high ground. And it can eventually just... Oh, hold on a second. I could be wrong. Does he have IDs on him? This man just running into the point.
It's actually the AAVP Logi.
Running right into the hab.
Slowly moving up the hill.
And in good trigger discipline right now with GTX.
Oh, is he like here?
I thought he might have had an IED on his body because you can't place it on members.
There's infantry on the hill though.
Marksman almost has an opportunity to see him, but GTX just belly crawls.
Dug it down. Thank you, Quad 4, I believe, or whoever else helped. Thank you.
What in the world is going on here?
6 move. He's stopping.
Inside the hab now, GTX. And he's just gonna wait. He is just gonna wait. Oh! That's what he's doing. Staff Sausage was the ID truck coming up the hill. GTX was trying to guide him in. And ID truck will go down. Didn't quite make it up the hill, so they might detonate it a little early here. As the C4 mops up the Insurgent techie from earlier. The Insurgent Logi, rather. But 237 take us 106 for the Marines. Gee, how is no one killing? What is even happening? Oh my goodness, I don't know what's worth. GTX missing. Or nobody's seeing him. GTX finally goes down, misses an RPG-29 shot to the Logi from point blank. Unfortunate end for his run right here, but let's get on this fight on the north side here. See, look at the line of Marines. Just fighting down the hill as Insurgents keep trying to crest. I mean, for a small map, it just looks massive, doesn't it? Just looks like you got plucked right out of Kohat. Just right in this valley here. Definitely looks good in UE5. Man, I have not played this map outside of seeding in ages. I mean, these are the kind of maps that it's super fun. I mean, people are going to meme about super fobs and stuff. But man, if you could, like, if the Marines, while they had spent the time trying to attack lower, if they had attacked it off of rallies and then built a fob up at Nomad and got emplacements along here, machine guns, some mortars. I cannot believe are mortars not even allowed here? Sometimes there's no. I need to actually check that. I'm gonna check myself here. Sometimes they don't allow mortars. No commander, small fob radius. It should be okay.
Contact on 5. Observe about southeast from compound west. Looks like there might be.
Truck was recovered and nearly got back to the hab, but just barely misses. So
They're trying to come down from the hill from.
There you go. First couple fortifications now going up. Might be a little too late. 97 tickets to 217. Now 120 ticket difference. But better late than never, because there's 650 build, nearly 3,000 ammo. Marines have a good position at Nomad Camp. Their problem is, though, they're set up to attack Lower District East, but Upper DC Compound West is the real capture area. So very good hold here. Just make sure this is defensively sound, and then you need to try to push off of this hill, but it is a long way to go without a second hab. Black Humvee. And I want to say that this is an IED-clad Humvee right now. Yeah, Black Humvee, just chocked full of IEDs, trying to find its way into the American position. No gunner, no problem. Trying to get on top of the hill. There's a lot of Marines just up and to the right here. Pretty decent armor, this Humvee. To at least protect itself from some small arms, but they got a hike. Completely surprising Marines. I mean, they're just right behind them. Marines not even turning around right now. Now, I don't think they're going to be able to climb up this, are they? No way. Get right next to a marksman. No, they're coming in from the backside. Right towards the hab. No way they're going to be able to do this. Focus up a little bit more. Get right towards that radio. And oh my goodness.
Going up this way so far myself.
Marine climbing on top. Knocks out one. And wait, the IEDs were on the actual insurgents.
Solo guy myself, so
they weren't on the Humvee. Oh my goodness, the Humvee would have been able to knock out this radio. You see the radio
up here. That's why I said probably be best to put it back there.
completely fine. Hab is completely fine, and now they've lost the Humvee.
We didn't see the radio.
Copy.
And the Marines have now set up a barricade on the main road, and multiple insurgents logistics trucks are coming in from the west side. They're trying to set up a more permanent position down here.
Like
New hab.
My guy's saying the radio might actually be in that hab.
And north side as well, Red 7 trying to plan for a fob. Leroy and his squad, as all of the insurgents start to circle down south. We'll see if they leave their defense a little open here. Another IED blast. Logi and Techie coming in. And they need to be careful. Unless they plan on just trying to blow a hole through this compound. Dishka, armored Techie coming on in, rounding the corner. Is he gonna kick it off here? Is he trying to go around? Need to be careful though. You can get shot through the backside. It's armor in the front, party in the back. Humvee, oh, they flip it! And they roll it back over, just barely makes it. And another IED attack on this radio. AT4 misses. Marines freaking out. No! Just barely able to stay alive. And let's check the damage here. Hab is down but safe, and I mean, this is such a fantastic radio position. Marines able to get that Hab back up. The radio is protected from the blast, and Insurgents, IED blast can go through these buildings, so if you just blow up right where this guy's vaulting over, you will knock out the radio. I'm still waiting for them to do it. Still haven't happened though. 173 tickets to 65. Marines have managed to claw back 10 tickets, but it's just not quick enough without a cap. And red 4, oh, there it goes. Blue 4, got to give credit to Sherman and the Insurgents up on the north side. Not a lot to do. Kind of can be boring at times on defense, but Blue 4 just saved this game. Unless Bombay and Leroy can get back up and make something of this. Blue 4 with a massive defensive play to stomp out the infantry and kill this radio here, and that will surely be the end of the Marines.
We got a radio on bleed back here. They tried to flank defense.
Which one? What radio?
The radio on defense. They tried to attack the defense.
Something just blasted inside here.
If I have to say
The
it
radio
again, dude,
is on bleed.
The one on defense, I just don't know what that means.
I think he's saying the one in E3C3.
E3C.
there's an enemy radio marked on the map. Defense.
E3.
Boom Bay needs to get moving. This is pretty much the game at the moment. Oh, Insurgents did finally sneak around and get this Hab on the backside, and they are going to come in and just overrun Nomad. But we're going to see if Boom Bay can make a massive play here. He needs to be a lot quicker than he is.
Is overrun and proxy. Can we ask Squad 2, have your boys push that radio, maybe dig it down?
Unfortunately, he is a marksman, so as he breaches in here, not going to be able to do too much.
Squad 3 as well.
Or is he a rifleman?
Element.
Oh, he is a rifleman, rather. Correction. Sherman goes down. Can he knock them all out? Oh my god, he did! No, just too late! Boom Bay! Oh my goodness, boom! Boom, 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 boom. Gotta give him massive credit for doing it just a hair too late. And there goes the 20 tickets. And boom. Great effort. Last IED. Techie coming on in. And Insurgent position nearly overrun. This absolute chaos on the south side of Logar.
Buddy rallies. Nobody plays a secondary Hab on the D4. 2 Habs and buddy rallies.
Haven't had a massive infantry eye in the sky in a while. Nice change of pace, not too many vehicles, just squad leaders getting their infantry in the fight. And good effort from the Marines, but Insurgents ultimately, I don't even want to say outpositioned, just kind of had a much better attack on the north side. Finally breaking through.
That hill?
Wow, most likely not.
We can use the southern or the eastern Hab to flank south. Honestly, they're trying to
Insurgents will lose this radio on the south side, as we can see Marines digging it down. So 20 tickets. It ain't over till it's over, but it's almost impossible right now for the Marines to... Well, actually, I say that. They could completely get out-positioned here. But 18 tickets. I don't know. I've seen some crazy things. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. And this is a pretty good fight for the Marines here. They have a good position to hold. As the Insurgents, they pretty much have to push down the hill in the open to try to get towards this radio. 113 tickets now to 14, so Marines were down 130 tickets. Now they're just down 98. 97. So just a little too late, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Another
radio
ID.
Radio's inside the building with the hab on
Trying to knock out the fortification. Swift Seal does go down. And I think this is the last effort here.
Ran up to it.
You gotta figure it out up there because they're starting to get in on the defense.
Red 7 coming in, and I think they're going to try to push into upper. I mean, there's nobody on this cap. The Marines, if they just had a couple people, they can win this. So Marines, last effort here in this Humvee. If they can get to the cap, they could actually capture the objective and swing it back. Humvee headed straight towards the point. You can see the cap is right here. Red 7 is in it. 95 tickets, and I think they had a bunch of infantry just give up at the last bit, but 95 tickets. Very close in the end there, but GG's. All of them just giving up right at the end. Must have been an IED blast, but GG's, hard fought. 220 deaths for the Insurgents, 210 for the Marines, but they did lose a couple of those FOBs, and that is the difference. GG's.